All right, guys, welcome in to today's episode. Crypto info, blockchain made easy with the tank. We've got a Sunday morning, June 29th, sunny Colorado, almost 7 a.m. Colorado time. Today's episode is up on the board. Yes. It'll do for now. We'll see if that's the ultimate solution with Wormhole. I don't know. It's going to fit the bill for the time being. Yeah, Ripple integrated with Wormhole and also Peersyst EVM sidechain plays a pivotal role in this whole thing. Sorry, I had an itch on my foot. Yeah, and we're going to see because that connects XRP to TradFi essentially. So this whole wave that's coming up here, I'm going to get into first of all today. Before we get into the whole topic, let's first get into today's cryptocurrency market cap, dead even at Fear and Greed, sitting at 50. We got a 3.32 cryptocurrency market cap. Bitcoin's up now to 108,180 per coin, and Ethereum's at 2,454. Not a lot changed there. A little bit of a hike in Bitcoin. We're up 5.26% on the week for Bitcoin. And XRP is up 8.84% on the week. Okay. Cardano sitting in at 56 cents, up 3.62% on the week. Guys, don't forget to tap that like and subscribe down below. And do not forget to click our link for Caleb and Brown. Go ahead and tap the link. We'll talk more about that later. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Fiat Leak. Let's see. We've got H-bar running here. Got a little bit of H-bar, pushing out from USD to US. Now, before I get into all my notes today, Wormhole's infrastructure. Here, let's go. Let's do this. For this portion, I feel it may be best to do that and that. Wormhole's infrastructure, including its Guardian network, a decentralized network of validators and relayer network, facilitates the transfer of assets and data between connected chains. The XRPL EVM sidechain, built with Peersyst technology, that's Peersyst, is integrated with Wormhole, enabling seamless movement of crypto assets. Almost fell off my chair. Stablecoins and tokenized real-world assets, RWAs. All right. These are across various networks. The developers can now build multi-chain applications on the XRPL EVM sidechain that leverage the unique advantages of different blockchain ecosystems connected via Wormhole. Now, the benefits of the integration: enhanced interoperability, increased liquidity, developer flexibility. Enhanced operability allows the XRPL to interact with a wider range of blockchain networks, enabling new use cases for payments, DeFi, and real-world asset tokenization. Now, the increased liquidity connects the XRPL or the XRP Ledger to diverse ecosystems, potentially leading to deeper liquidity pools and improved capital efficiency. Huge. Developer flexibility provides developers with tools and infrastructure to build cross-chain decentralized applications, or dApps, fostering innovation within the XRPL ecosystem. Now, positioning for future growth positions the XRPL for major growth in DeFi, or decentralized finance, institutional finance, and tokenized real-world assets by connecting it to a global network of blockchain ecosystems. In essence, the Ripple Wormhole Peersyst connection is a strategic move to break down blockchain silos or walled gardens and create a more interconnected and interoperable ecosystem around the XRP Ledger. This is crucial for mass adoption of blockchain technology, as highlighted by Ripple CTO David Schwartz. In quotes, David said, if you want real mass adoption, interoperability is essential. You think that guy might know what he's talking about? Never financial advice on the channel. We are not financial advisors. I am not a financial advisor, for sure. This is simply for educational and informational purposes only, and not to be taken for financial advice. Now, here's the thing. That's why I like Chainlink as well. Here's the thing. This is a huge step in the right direction for Ripple to become available in an interoperable way to the rest of the world. Why does interoperability matter so much? Everybody talk about interoperability. It's the next that people are purchasing crypto coins based on interoperability, based on their ability to be interoperable. Never financial advice in this channel. Informational. This is for informational and educational purposes only, and it should be taken like that, and that's all this ever is for. That's how you shall infer it. Anyway. So XRPL's enterprise grade speed, low cost, and tokenization now needing cross-chain reach. That's what we're dealing with, and that's what we're getting. So Wormhole, what is it? Well, an interoperability protocol bridging 35 plus blockchains is Wormhole, facilitating over 1 billion cross-chain messages and 60 billion plus in asset volume. Used by major institutions, BR, you know what that one is, the big one, Securitize, Apollo. Okay, handles both token transfers and cross-chain messaging, both, triggering smart contracts across smart chains. That's freaking monstrous. And by the way, I saw a video on this 60 plus billion in asset volume. I saw a video with the guy up there doing a presentation, like a TED Talks kind of thing. Amazing. Amazing is Wormhole. I don't know if that will be the final resting spot, or if they will use Wormhole and others, meaning the XRPL. All right, Ripple and Wormhole, what's changed here? Integration with the XRPL mainnet and the XRPL EVM sidechain. Now, here's the difference. Now it enables asset transfers, number one, XRP, IOUs, MPTs, across 35 plus chains. Secondly, cross-chain messaging is what this allows for. Smart contracts can trigger actions across ecosystems now. The third thing, it maintains native issuance and control over the assets. That's pretty big. That's a huge. They're all huge. Those are huge. Three huge key points. Ripple X launched XRPL version 2.50. To support XLS improvements, escrow, wrapper, TXS, MPTs, and so forth. Now, Peersyst and the XRPL EVM sidechain workup, or what this actually looks like, Peersyst Labs built the XRPL EVM sidechain using EVM OS layered on Cosmos SDK. So sidechain features include full Ethereum compatibility that includes with Solidity, MetaMask, Truffle. Also, a gas-free wrapped XRP called EXRP. You've heard us talk about that before on the channel as the native token for this. Already has 87 plus ecosystem participants since March 31st testnet launch. Huh. Now, this sidechain bridges XRPL's efficiency with Ethereum's developer familiarity and traction and first mover advantage. Now, the combined value proposition between all these: TradFi integration and tokenized assets, real-world assets. When it comes to this whole thing, firms can onboard tokenized real-world assets, real estate equities on XRPL, then move them across chains with an S, plural, multiple chains for liquidity and compliance. So that's pretty crazy. I'm going to say that again. Firms can onboard tokenized real-world assets, RWAs, that's real estate equities, whatever, onto the XRPL, then move them across chains for liquidity and compliance. You getting that? What that adds to finance? Real-world assets being liquid and then moving them across chains. Dubai built its first real estate token platform on the XRPL. You know about that. We talked about that some time ago. And we should see where that is and do a video on that, where that is now. Cross-chain payments, another thing. Assets on Ethereum, Solana, XRPL via Wormhole for fast settlement now. US to TradFi rails. That's XRP handling business with Ethereum and Solana. Wow. My, how the world changes and how crypto changes over time since we've been in it. Multichain DeFi, this allows for borrow repay flows now. Deposit funds from Avalanche, step 1. Step 2, execute an XRPL EVM. Step 3, replicate or settle across any chain, all done seamlessly with this process. This is kind of crazy. TradFi connections concerning this whole thing and how they benefit. Now, TradFi adoption requires fast settlement, compliance, interoperability, which is XRP and Wormhole and Peersyst. They tick all the boxes, this connection here. This is why we're covering it. Market reaction and business signals on this whole thing. Wormhole tokens surge 45+% post-announcement, reclaiming highs. Signs of institutional confidence in it. We're going to have to check out the old Wormhole. Never financial advice on this channel. XRPL usage soared. Daily activity addresses from 35,000 to 295,000 whales holding. Whales holding more than 1 million XRP, up to 2,700 wallets. What? That's insane. It's a lot. Yeah, big money's watching. That's the big monies. Now, what are the challenges and considerations with this whole thing? Bridge risks is one thing to consider. There's tight security on Wormhole needed. Of course, it must manage, it must manage aggregator nodes and trust, and it will. This is going to be crucial if we're going to expose ourselves right through Wormhole, meaning the XRP Ledger is going to be exposed to the world on Wormhole. Regulatory oversight. TradFi assets need compliance ready tooling like KYC, know your customer, and AML, anti-money laundering, right? EVM sidechain security. is something else to consider here. It's still early in the stage. It's still an early stage test net. So that needs thorough, and I mean thorough. We really need thorough auditing before full launch. Crucial. This has ever been the issue with launching, one of the major issues. So yes, please, thorough auditing, if you don't mind, before this thing gets put out. Looking ahead, XRPL EVM sidechain mainnet scheduled for Q2 2025, likely July. Stepping on it right now, stepping up to July. Stepping up to the plate now, 2025. Developers encouraged to build to build cross-chain apps, and Peersyst and Wormhole will release dev kits and bridges coming up shortly here. Now, monitoring partnerships with asset originators and TradFi custodians is something else we're going to keep an eye on coming up concerning this whole thing. Now, in conclusion, Ripple's Triad XRPL mainnet plus Wormhole Bridge, plus Peersyst EVM sidechain, the trifecta. So you got the XRPL mainnet, plus the Wormhole Bridge, plus the Peersyst EVM sidechain. It builds a multi-chain bridge head, aimed at TradFi, aimed at connecting with TradFi. Go ahead and tap that like and subscribe, please, at the bottom. Tokenized payments, DeFi flows, all benefits from this seamless stack, to say the least. Those are just scratching the surface, those things. I don't know. There's so much I can cover. I'm going to wrap her. As Turtle Bay XRP positions itself, Turtle Bay. This could accelerate, check it out, look it up. This could accelerate mainstream adoption or become a cautionary tale if any piece hobbles. Any piece. That's your deep dive today, guys. I'm going to break it there. I've got more to cover on it. We could do another episode on this. This is a crucial connection with the XRPL mainnet, Wormhole, the bridge, and then also Peersyst with the EVM sidechain connection to Ethereum. So, big connections here today. I'm trying out the music to see if it's too much. I think it is. Bring it down. So I don't know, guys. I think we're about out for today. I think that's going to do it. I can't see any reason why I would keep us any longer. I am going to, however, go ahead and share my screen with the old Caleb suggestion, which is down below. You get one-to-one backing from them. You get institutional grade custody with Fireblock security for your funds, so your funds are safe on Caleb 24/7. You have 24/7 contact with your crypto broker, which is your personal crypto broker. There's no limit to jump on as far as get onboarding with an account on Caleb. You can set sell and buy orders and have them all ready for you. You can cash out as much as you like per day on Caleb. You have to set it up with your bank properly. All this is never financial advice. This is simply for educational and informational purposes only. Please go ahead and check our link below for Caleb. And if you like what you see, go ahead and sign up. I think it makes sense. I've been using them for over a year, and they are simply fantastic. And you really do get them on the phone when you need them, for real. You really do get someone on the phone. You really set a time, you set an appointment, and you set a little time like a Zoom call kind of thing. And it's not a Zoom call. But I think you can if you wanted to, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I do know that they are available to you, unlike exchanges where you can't get nobody on the telephone. I hope you guys have an awesome day today. Make it a great Sunday. I hope it's gorgeous where you are weather-wise. I hope that you're understanding today's topic. I hope you're understanding how crucial today's topic is. I hope you understand how crucial XRP's acquisition of Hidden Road for 1.25 billion, which we have an episode on, is. I hope you understand the connection between. I'm not going to go on. There's crucial. There are crucial happenings in the crypto world, particularly concerning our beloved XRP and Ripple. Ripple, the company in XRP, the coin leverage on the XRPL or XRP Ledger to facilitate super fast, cheap cross border transactions, amongst many other things. And this is what the future looks like, the future of banking. These key developments happening with this key company is yet one cog in the wheel of the entire financial system that we have known for the past decades, the past decades. It's all changing now. That's what we've known for the past decades, but it's all changing now. With Ripple XRP, with, I'm saying Cardano. You haven't seen that yet, but I believe that's true. Never financial advice. With XLM. So P2P, person to person payments with XLM, and B2B, business to business payments with XRP. Also XDC, running on the Zinfin network, digitizing trade finance, and also putting all the United States patents onto the blockchain. Pretty large thing. You've got HBAR, Hedera Hashgraph, which is not using blockchain technology. It's using Hashgraph technology. Excuse me, which is a different tech, which is so interesting. Hats off to creator Lehman Baird and also co-founder Mance Harmon, the two lovely gentlemen that had spearhead HBAR. Check a few videos on those two geniuses. Totally cool dudes. Oh man, if everybody in crypto is like the way Garlinghouse is and Schwartz and Mance Harmon and Lehman Baird, I mean, just so clear that these dudes are just so cool, just awesome, just genuine regular guys who are super smart and super committed and professional to their field and to the betterment of humanity and human society, which is obvious why they're doing. It's obvious why they're doing what they're doing, what they've been doing. So good job, guys. Hats off to you guys. I am giving you, Tanker's giving you your credit like you need it from this one. But I think it helps to have someone representative of the public, which I believe I am. Perhaps maybe the brighter public that says, hey, is our world going to crapola or not? Not. Because we've got gentlemen like this in the world who are building things like blockchain technologies that help to take man's me first, I want out of the equation. Yeah, you get it? One of the largest benefits of blockchain and cryptocurrencies is that ever put riches in man or woman's hands, watch what happens over time. Now look at, there's great people who are great with money, right? What I'm saying is this. It can happen with certain individuals, not all, where when human nature is involved, the me first, the I want mine, the you did me dirty with that, I think, a little bit, and I want mine money now instead, and not you, and I'll take it, and or I'm not paying, and no, I won't pay because I think you did me dirty, and bah, and I'm changing my mind, and mistrust, and all this stuff, and you did something to our country, and now we're not going to pay you this, 800 billion we owe you, and just, things like this in the world. All disappears with blockchain technology, smart contracts, a trustless system now. besides the speed and flow and liquidity and scalability of the whole thing, and abilities with some of them to be so damn secure, the security of them as well. So we've, these guys, well, I mean, sorry to jump off on all that stuff about blockchain. It's so interesting to me. But yes, thank you guys. Thank you to these gentlemen. All right. I know we're supposed to end the episode. I feel that my best talking points will come when I say I'll end the episode, and then I don't because I think of more. But I hope you have a great Sunday. We are finished here. We're through for the day. Enjoy your Sunday. I hope you have a great one. Please tap like and subscribe if you enjoy what we put out here on Crypto Info, blockchain made easy with the tank. Later, guys. Have a great Sunday.